you know when or even if you should contact a lawyer after a car accident? Well, Joseph Brown, he's a Valley attorney with a very unique background, and he's here to give us a little bit of advice, a little education on the topic. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
All right, so we get into a car wreck. We're upset. We're panicked. When do we hire an attorney?
Well, always call the police, go get checked out, and then contact an attorney immediately.
Why should we do that, though?
What a young lady just come into my office the other day. She was rear-ended, didn't call the police, didn't call an attorney, is in my office 2 weeks after the accident, and they're looking at denying her case. I'm like, she's rear-ended. There's nothing she could have done differently. But now all of a sudden stories change, people make up lies, and if I'd gotten involved earlier, I think I could have directed things a little bit better and gathered some evidence to help preserve her case.
So that's a good pointer. So don't wait a week or two or whatever. Maybe you may settle it on the side of the road with the other driver, but that could come back to bite you as well, right?
Exactly what was happening here. They were trying to settle it on the side of the road. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I have never had to hire an attorney for a car accident. How does it work? Walk us through the entire process.
Well, you always meet with an attorney at the Accident Law Group, so you contact us. We either go to you or you come to us, and we sit down. It's a free consultation. You don't pay anything out of pocket. We only get paid out of the settlement. If we don't win, you don't owe us anything. So there's no out of pocket and there's no risk.
I was about to say, there's no risk, no obligation. I want you to share with our viewers, because I think this is so cool about you. You didn't start here.
I did not.
You started on the other side, the dark side.
I was on the wrong side. I worked in insurance. I hated it. I was horrible at it. In fact, I had a supervisor one time try to get me to deny a claim. I refused. I went as far as to write a list in the file as to why it should have been paid, similar cases that it should have been paid, called the insured, the person they wanted to deny a claim, told him, if they deny your claim, hire a lawyer. I wrote everything out. Your lawyer will have a great case. You won't lose.
So you knew right then.
I knew right then.
I'm either going to lose my job,
Yeah.
or this wasn't your calling. You were supposed to be the advocate then.
Yeah, I've always advocated on the wrong side. I think that's why I was not a good insurance adjuster. I mean, I did well at the job, but I sympathize apparently too much for the insurance liking.
Yeah. Well, what has been your experience? Okay, so you left that. Now you're on the other side. So what has been your experience when you do work with clients who hire you after a car crash?
Well, you know what? I think it's a positive experience for them. It's a positive experience for me. I've been in a car accident. I know exactly what they're going through. I can relate to them. You know, I was just with a girl yesterday, a young lady. She was in an accident. It was clear to me she had a concussion. I had a concussion in my car accident. And we talked about her maybe going back and getting checked out by her doctor or going to the hospital because she was exhibiting a lot of signs of concussion. And because I've lived those things, I understand them, and I can understand how she was frustrated and emotional, and she was crying in the intake really at simple questions. And those are all signs that she was having kind of a little bit of a breakdown. And at the end, she was happy. I take it off their plate.
Yeah.
She's like, look, you focus on getting better. I have the rest. Don't worry about it.
I love that, because I think that's so important. You know, when you get into an accident, you just want someone to take care of you, you know, because in an injury case especially. What makes you guys different?
I think it's just that. I was an insurance adjuster. I know exactly what it's like on the other side. I know what they're going to do before they do it half the time. I can prepare your case. I'm ready to fight. We'll go as far as we need to go. And then we know what it's like to be in your shoes. We've been in car accidents. We've experienced the same symptoms you have. We've missed work to go to doctor appointments, all things that you know, one of my clients are dealing with. And I think oftentimes they need someone to empathize and to relate to.
All right, so let's give you some information. If you've been in a car accident, Accident Law Group is here to help. They are located in Tempe. The address is on your screen. Call 602-262-4ALG or visit their website, accidentlawgroup.com.